પેલા ગીતા ગાશે એક શ્લોક ને પછી આપણે રિપીટ કરશું.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yashomati Nandana Prajaparana Kara Kukula Ranjana Khana
Yashomati Nandana Brajavarana
Gopi Paradana Madana Madhara
Gopi Paradana Madana Madhara
Kalyatamana Pitana
Kali Adamana Vidana
Amala Harinama Miya Vilasa
Amala
Harinama Miya Vilasa
Vipine Purandara Navina Nagargora
Vipina Purandara Narina Nagarabara
Bhamsi Padana Subhasa
Vamshi Badana Suvasa
Rajajana Palana Shurakulanasana
Janapalana Surakulanashana
Nanda Godana Rukhuvala
Nanda Godana Rakhavala
Govinda Madhava Navrita Taskara
Govinda Madhava Navanita Tashkara
Govinda Madhava Navrita Taskara
Govinda Madhava Navanita Tashkara
Sundarananda Gopala
Sundarananda Gopala
Sundarananda Gopala
Sundarananda Gopala
Yamuna Tattachara Gopi Parasanahara
Yamuna Tattachara Gopi Vasanahara
Rasarasika Kirpa Moya
Rasarasika Kripa Moya
Rasarasika Kirpa Moya
Rasarasika Kripa Moya
Shri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara
Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara
Shri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara
Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara
Bhakti Vinoda Acharya
Bhakti Vinoda Shaya
Bhakti Vinoda Acharya
Bhakti Vinoda Shaya
Yashomati Nandana Brajaparana Kara Gokula Ranjana Khana
Yashomati Nandana Brajavarana Gokula Ranjana
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava Radhe.
Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava.
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram.
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram.
Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman.
Jaya Sita
Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Shri Kanhaiya Lal ki jai.
Thank you very much.
Jai Shri Krishna. Can I just say something?
Yes, please.
More than one speaker, we cannot hear the bhajan. It's so much disturbance. You just need one speaker on whoever's singing has to sing on their own. I'm just giving you my opinion. It doesn't sound very good. You just need one speaker on.
Okay.
Whoever's singing puts the speaker on. Everybody else.
We got it. We got it. We understood. And too much echo, right?
Yeah. That's
okay.
Yeah.
Understood. Thank you very much. So we can let's do. Nitin Bhai is there.
Yeah.
So would you like to sing a bhajan?
Okay. If you would like me to. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Just one moment. Yeah, if you can mute everyone else, then it will be nice to hear, because then there won't be any noises in between. So. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Radhe Shyam. Jai Sitaram. Achyutam Kesavam Krishna Damodaram Ram Narayanam Janaki Vallabham. Achyutam Kesavam Krishna Damodaram Ram Narayanam Janaki Vallabham. कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं। अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम। जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण। कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं, बेर सबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं। अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम। जय राधे कृष्ण, जय सीताराम। कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं, माय सुधा की जैसे सुलाते नहीं, माय सुधा की जैसे सुलाते नहीं। अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम। हरे कृष्णा हरे रामा। कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं, गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं। अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम। अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम। राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम, राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम। बोलो कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय, बोलो श्री राम भगवान की जय।
श्री आनंद की जय।
That was beautifully done, Nitin bhai.
Thank you. भगवान की दया।
Yes, and you have it. So very, very, very nice. Thank you so much.
भगवान ने बस आभार मानिए अपने।
Yeah, the way you did it was very nice. I like because you recorded, you were singing, and then the singer back was recorded. So that was very, very good.
Yeah.
How did you think of that?
No, this is like a karaoke.
A karaoke, yeah. Okay. First class. Thank you for that. So,
My pleasure.
15th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is called Purushottama Yoga. And this month is Purushottam Mass. Now, Purushottam means Purush is supreme enjoyer, Uttam, the highest. And Purushottam means Lord Krishna. So this will describe the Leela, why this Purushottam Mass is regarded so highly in terms of bhakti. But before we do that, I was thinking we could recite this 15th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. And we have a really amazing personality here with us who knows at least half of the slokas by heart. And there she is. She's so amazing. Shavi, how are you?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Let me see if I can spotlight you. Yes. Okay, we have spotlighted you. Can you see the verses?
Yes.
Okay. So what we can do, how many do you know?
12.
Wow. There's 20 verses and you know 12 of them. My goodness, that's amazing. So I was thinking what we will do is you can say the Sanskrit and I will read the English. Or no, is Tanvi there?
No, she's not here, Prabhu.
Okay. Any of your, the other daughter is there?
Actually, Neil is a bit giving trouble, so no.
Okay, no, that's okay. Okay, actually, Kanchan, would you like to read the English? So
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Shavi will say the Sanskrit. So Shavi, you can say the first verse.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha Urdhvamulam Adhah Shakham Ashvatham Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Vedasvetavit.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So
So
good.
you need to read this, the Supreme Personality. Yeah. Go on.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has its roots upwards and its branches down, and whose leaves are the Vedic hymns. One who knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas.
Very good.
Adhash Tvam Prasutastasya Shakha Gunapravruta Vishaya Pravala Adhascha Mulanyanu Karmanubandhini Manushya Loke.
Read the second English one. The branches of this tree extend downward and upward, nourished by the tree modes of material nature. The twigs are the objects of the senses. This tree also has roots going down, and these are bound to the fruitive actions of human society.
Narupamasye hatatoopalapyate nanto na chatir na cha sampratishta ashvattamenam suvirodamulam asangashastrena tridena chitva tatah padam tat parimarkitavyam yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuya तमेव चात्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्ति प्रसुता पुराणी.
The real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this world. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. But with determination, one must cut down this strongly rooted tree with the weapon of detachment. Thereafter, one must seek the place from which, having gone, one never returns, and there surrender to that Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom everything began and from whom everything has extended since time immemorial.
निर्माण मोहा चित संग दोषा अध्यात्म नित्या विनिवृत्त कामा द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्त सुख दुःख संज्ञैर् गच्छन्त्य मूढा पदमव्ययं तत्.
Those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress, and who, unbewildered, know how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, attain to that eternal kingdom.
न तद्भाषेते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम.
That supreme abode of mine is not illuminated by the sun or moon, nor by fire or electricity. Those who reach it never return to this material world.
ममैवाशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनः शिष्टानि इन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति.
The living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the six senses, which include the mind.
शरीरं यद्वाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात्.
The living entity in the material world carries his different conceptions of life from one body to another, as the air carries aromas. Thus he takes one kind of body and again quits it to take another.
श्रोत्रं चक्षुः स्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते.
The living entity, thus taking another gross body, obtains a certain type of ear, eye, tongue, nose, and sense of touch, which are grouped about the mind. He thus enjoys a particular set of sense objects.
उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढा न पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषा.
The foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body, nor can they understand what sort of body he enjoys under the spell of the modes of nature. But one whose eyes are trained in knowledge can see all this.
यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्यन्त्य चेतसा.
The endeavoring transcendentalists, who are situated in self-realization, can see all this clearly. But those whose minds are not developed and who are not situated in self-realization cannot see what is taking place, though they may try.
यदादित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासेतेऽखिलम् यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नो तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम्.
The splendor of the sun, which dissipates the darkness of this whole world, comes from me, and the splendor of the moon and the splendor of fire are also from me.
So, are you still, can you read and chant it? Because you are really good, Shaivi.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to read and chant?
Do you want to read and chant?
Yes.
We can
Go
read
for it.
कामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्य अमोजसा पुष्णामि चौषधिः सर्वा सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः.
I enter into each planet, and by my energy they stay in orbit. I become the moon and thereby supply the juice of life to all vegetables.
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनं देहम् आश्रितं प्राणापानसमायुक्ता
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्.
I am the fire of digestion in the bodies of all living entities, and I join with the air of life, outgoing and incoming, to digest the 4 kinds of food stuff.
Sarvasya chaham hritti sanivishto mata smritir nanam apohanam cha vedeshcha sarve ahameva vedyo vedanta veda videva chaham.
I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas I am to be known. Indeed, I am the complier of Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas.
Well done, Shavi. I think actually let your mother continue because she is expert as well. My goodness. So, Puna Mataji, you can carry on.
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I'll try. Dvavimo purusho loke ksharakshakshar eva cha kshara sarvani bhutani kutastho kshara uchyate.
There are two classes of beings, the fallible and infallible. In the material world, every living entity is fallible, and in the spiritual world, every living entity is called infallible.
Uttamaha purushastvanyah paramatmetyudyarata yo loka trayamavishya vibhartavyaya ishvaraha.
Beside these two, there is the greatest living personality, the Supreme Soul, the imperishable Lord Himself, who has entered the 3 worlds and is maintaining them.
Yasmat ksharamati toham aksharaadapi chottamaha atosmi loke vede cha pratitha purushottamaha.
Sorry.
Because I am transcendental, beyond both the fallible and infallible, and because I am the greatest, I am celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas as the Supreme Person.
Okay, so we've made a bit of a mistake. I think we've missed out the last 2. This is the problem with cut and paste, copy and paste. So I'll read those. Yomam evam asamodha janati purushottamam sa sarva vid pachati mam sarva bhavena bharata. Whoever knows me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead without doubting is knower of everything. He therefore engages himself in full devotional service to me, O son of Bharata. Text 20, which is the final text. Iti guyata mam shastram idam yukta mayam naga etad budva buddhiman syakrit krityascha bharata. This is the most confidential part of the Vedic scriptures, O sinless one, and it is disclosed now by me. Whoever understands this will become wise, and his endeavors will know perfection. Thank you very much. I'd like to give a round of applause to Shavi.
Thank you.
You're amazing. You're absolutely amazing. You know 12 sloks, and I'm sure you're going to know all 20 soon.
Yes.
And you must come every day at 7:30 and save our lives, okay?
We'll try.
You're so good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bhagavad Gita ki jai. So, just wanted to get out of this. How do you do that? Sorry, just 1 second. Okay. So what is this month all about? Purushottama Mass. Well, it's worshipped all over the universe by devotees, sages, devatas, even Lakshmi Devi herself. And if one sincerely worships Radha and Krishna in Purushottama month, he will attain everything. he or she, both material and spiritual. One who does a vrat, Purushottam vrat, he will burn up the reactions of all his bad karma and attain the direct service of Radha and Krishna. Purushottam month is the best month for all spiritual advancement. Krishna overlooks any offenses, aparads. And it is said that observance of this month is the best of all austerities. This is also called Adhik Mas. It's unique to our calendar, the Vedic lunar calendar, because our calendar is based on the cycle of the moon. And the moon month is 29.5 days. And the solar month is 30 to 31 days. So the lunar year is 354 days and the solar year is 365. So this difference of about 11 days, every 3 years we get an extra month. So this year we've got an extra month. So it is called Purushottam Mas or Adhik Mas. It was previous times regarded as a month which was unholy. It was criticized. Every month has a personality. Is a Dev or Devi. And this month had no husband. And this month when it came, everybody looked upon it in a very unfavorable way. The Brahmins wouldn't do any rituals at this time. No houses could be bought at this time. No weddings could take place. Everybody hated this month so much that this month felt very bad. And she went up to Lord Vishnu, and Lord Vishnu said to her, "Don't worry, we will go and see Lord Krishna." So they went to see Krishna in Golok Vrindavan, Vishnu and this Adhik Mas. And at that time, Lord Krishna, he could see that Adhik Mas was very, very upset. And he asked her, "What is the problem?" So she explained, "This is my problem. Everybody has rejected me. I have no husband. And I'm feeling that why should I even live?" Krishna is very, very kind. When he heard the plea of Adhik Mas, he said, "Don't worry. I myself will become your husband. And you will be named after me, Purushottam. And because you are my wife, you own everything I own. So you have my potencies, you will have my mercy, you have my blessings. And I grant you that anybody who does bhakti in this month, he will get the topmost result." So we are very lucky. Krishna himself has blessed this month with so much power. He considers her his own wife. So in this month, any bhakti we do, it is multiplied many, many fold. And what devotees normally do is we do some vrat, maybe some fasting or some extra mala or some extra bhajans or some extra class or extra reading of scriptures, like that. So this month begins today. And I'm very thankful to Kanchan and Hitesh Bhai for allowing us to host this, or you hosted this satsang, you're allowing us to do that as well. And it's the first one, so it's very, very auspicious. 18th September it starts and it finishes in 29 days on 16th of October. I've been through the story, so I won't go through that. But what I wanted to explain that in this month, every day we do a special festival because it's extra month. So all the festivals of Krishna, we celebrate. So the day after Diwali, the day after Amavasya, when there's no moon, that day is Diwali. And the day after is called Govardhan. So today is the first day after Amavasya. So that is when normally Govardhan would be celebrated. So we will celebrate Govardhan today because it's the day after Amavasya. So this is the Krishna Leela I wanted to wanted to share with everybody. In Vrindavan, where Lord Krishna came 5,000 years ago, this happens in a lot of the temples. They celebrate all of the special festivals like Janmashtami, Radhastami, Ramnavami, all the different festivals they would celebrate like that. So today, we following in their footsteps, will celebrate Govardhan Puja. So Govardhan Puja happened because Krishna, he was inquiring from the Brijbasis. Nanda Maharaj is his father, and his cowherd friends are the Brijbasis. They were going to do some big puja. So Krishna asked, what is this puja all about? Nanda Maharaj explained, we are going to worship Indra. Why? Lala asked. Because the Indra gives rains, and because of the rains, we get beautiful harvest. So this is our thanks to him. We do it every year. And Krishna said, no. He was 7 years old. He said, no, you should not worship Indra. He's not very smart. Because even on the oceans, it rains. Is there any need for rain in the ocean? Nand Maharaj said, no, we should worship Indra because if we don't, he gets angry. Oh, Krishna said, he gets angry. What sort of God is that? I think you should not worship Indra, but instead, we should worship Govardhan and the local Brahmins. Why? Nanda Maharaj said, because Govardhan gives so much grass to our cows, and our cows give us milk. We should be thankful to Govardhan. So eventually, Nanda Maharaj was persuaded by Krishna, because Krishna can be very, very charming and persuasive as well. So this is Govardhan. I think many of the devotees present here will have been to Govardhan. And it is such a beautiful, beautiful place of Lord Krishna. This is a very nice picture, which is very near to Govardhan. So, sorry, it is Govardhan. It's right at Govardhan. This is Govardhan. So, Nanda Maharaj asked, how should we celebrate this Govardhan? So Krishna said, cook lots and lots of food, rice, dal, halwa, pakora, puri, mithai, sandesh, rasgulla, laddu, and we can go to Govardhan, we can get the Brahmins to chant Vedic hymns, we can do yagya, and we can give dan, dakshina to the Go Mata, to the Brahmins, we can decorate the cows, we can do aarti, and then we can do Govardhan Puja, aarti to Govardhan, and we can offer him everything. So they did this, they cooked lots, keeping the cows in front. They all went to Govardhan and they did circumambulation of Govardhan. And then they offered Govardhan Puja, they offered Govardhan food. And at that time, you can see this beautiful picture. When they offered him the food, Krishna expanded himself as Govardhan. And he ate everything that the cowherd men and women had prepared. And then he said, Aniyo, Aniyo, I want more, I want more. So Krishna was very satisfied. Govardhan is non-different from Krishna. He became very pleased. Indra became very angry, so angry. He sent his Samvartaka clouds. These clouds come at the time of devastation. The rains are so big, they're like pillars. Raindrops are like pillars. They came and they showered these pillars of rain on the residents of Vrindavan, intending to kill them. This is what Indra's intention was. He was so angry. So these heavy rains started to come, and everybody went to Krishna and said, what do we do? Save us, save us. And Krishna is very, very kind, very powerful as well. With his left hand, little finger, he lifted up Govardhan. And he kept it up for 7 days, 7 nights. And this was a fantastic Leela. Because during this Leela, everybody was just looking at Krishna. He told them all, please come and take shelter of Govardhan. And they did. And they were just looking at Krishna for 7 days, 7 nights. And it went like a moment because they loved looking at Krishna. And the beauty of the Lord is he loves looking at his devotees. So he was looking at all of his devotees. Especially he was looking at Radharani. They would even try to help him. And Govardhan, his mother Yashoda said to Govardhan, if you become too heavy, I will give you a hard time. So Govardhan was a little bit scared. So he would always be a little bit higher than Krishna's finger, so as not to burden Krishna. So 7 days, 7 nights. They felt no hunger, no pain, no cold. It was wonderful. They were just enjoying looking at Krishna. And outside there was rain. Indra realized, oh no, this is the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. I've made a terrible mistake. So after the clouds stopped raining, a few days later, he came before Krishna and he apologized. And Krishna said, why should I accept your apology? You tried to kill my dear, beloved Brijabasis. Why should I accept your apology? How dare you try to harm my devotees? Indra was very clever. He knew Krishna would be angry. So he brought Surabhi Gai. There she is. And Surabhi petitioned the Lord, please forgive Indra. He was foolish. He made a terrible mistake. Please forgive him. And Krishna loves Surabhi Gaumata. So he said, okay, I will forgive you, Indra. And then Indra showered him with Abhishek from his elephant Aivarta. And Krishna was happy. He forgave Indra. He was 7 years, 2 months, 17 days old. And this is Giriraj. Devotees go to Govardhan and sometimes they get gifted a Shila, a Govardhan Shila, and he is worshipped the same as he is worshipped, as he is worshipped by Krishna, as worshipped as Krishna, non-different from Krishna.
Good festival.
And there's Ankut festival is done. You will all be aware of that. And I'm sure you will all have participated in festivals like this many a time. Thank you very much. Would anybody like to add anything? Anything that I've missed out? Sorry, it was in English. I've been here 50 years and I'm almost losing the practice of Gujarati bolવાનું જરાક ઓછું થઈ ગયું છે આ દેશમાં. અમારા પ્રચાર ને બધું ગુજરાતી ઇંગ્લિશમાં હોય છે એટલે. Oh yeah, and some people don't understand Gujarati. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so 1 second. Any questions? Anybody has any questions? Anything you'd like to know a little bit more about what we're talking about?
Prabhu.
Yes, Kanchan.
So this holy month, what should we be doing?
Oh,
Dan dharma, all right, Che, but on top of that, reading books or anything else you want to add to it?
very good question, Kanchan. So we have a little list here. Extra mala is very good. Hare Krishna jap, very nice. We can meditate on Krishna's pastimes like we did today. Every day, like when Autumn comes, we can think about how Krishna was born in Mathura, in the jail, how Vasudev rescued him. We can think about Krishna's guna, his qualities, how beautiful he is, how sweet he is. We can think about his, well, we can offer ghee lamp every day
Okay.
to Radha and Krishna. That's very nice. Do arti of Tulsi every day if you have Tulsi. Offer Krishna flowers every day, Tulsi every day. Read this chapter 15 every day. That's very nice. And take a vow to be peaceful and truthful throughout the month. And a good thing is reducing our eating, because we eat so much every day. So this month, we can maybe reduce one meal, maybe cut out one meal, or maybe do Ekadashi all month, or just eat fruits, or we can do Dan, as we like. It's completely up to the individual, no force by Krishna, but Krishna becomes happy when we do something for him. Main point is to remember Krishna. That's the main point, more and more. So we also are doing these satsangs every day. We have, I think, three evenings still left. If anybody wants to do, you can contact me and we can do a similar satsang. It'll only be for 1 hour. And we also do many things. We do children's sangha every Saturday. We also do classes for teenagers, pre-teenagers, 8 to 13-year-olds every fortnight, because we find that, and this is taught by a young girl who's a 19-year-old, Sanjana. We find that our children are actually quite hungry for spiritual knowledge, but they don't have many sources to find this knowledge. So we are offering this. So if you have children or grandchildren this age, they're welcome to join. And then we have youth presentations as well, every other Sunday from 1 to 3. And this is 13-year-olds and plus. We are trying to get them to read the Gita, study the Gita, and speak the Gita. So in that way, they can learn more. And then we do adult classes every single day. At the moment, we are focusing on the Bhagavatam, and we do that at 4 o'clock every single day on Zoom. The same Zoom address that you've come to today. And on Sundays mornings, we do pranayam yoga at 8:30. So if you'd like to join any of those events, you're very, very welcome. So we can do Aarti now. Is that okay, Kanchan?
Yeah, sure, Prabhu.
Okay. Is anybody like to sing Aarti? Would anybody like to sing Aarti? Oh, bhajan. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Shaivi, really? Oh, okay. What would you like to sing, Shaivi? Oops, did I've muted you?
No.
Okay, good.
Um, I would like to sing Gopala Radhalola.
Wow. Very good. You can start.
Gopala Radhalola.
Nobody will repeat. You just sing, okay?
Gopala Radhalola. Murali Lola Nandalala. Jaya Murali Lola Nandalala. Gopala Radhalola. Keshav Madhav Janardana. Keshav Madhav Janardana. Vanmala Vrindavan Bala. Vanmala Vrindavan Bala. Murali Lola Nandalala. Jaya Murali Lola Nandalala. Gopala Radhalola. Anand Mohan Niranjana. Anand Mohan Niranjana. Vanmala Nandalala Jaya Murali Lola Nandalala Gopala Radhalola Gopala Radhalola Gopala Radhalola.
Jessica, can I sing a small bhajan?
Thank you.
Jessica Krishna, can I sing a small bhajan?
Yes, you can. But
Yes.
Shivi, that was amazing. Thank
That
you
was
so
good.
much. So
It
go
was
ahead.
brilliant. She's
Go
been
ahead.
really, really good. Excellent. Jessica Krishna.
Go ahead.
गोविंद माधव गोपाल केशव 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण राधा कृष्ण 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 राधा कृष्ण 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 गोपाला कृष्ण कृष्ण गोपाला गोकुल बाला गोपी रमणा गोकुल बाला गोपी रमणा मनमोहना मधुसूदना जय माधवा जय केशव मनमोहना मधुसूदना जय माधवा जय केशव गोविंद माधव गोपाल केशव जय श्री कृष्ण.
That was very good. Thank you so much. Is that Nikki?
Yes, jai Shri Krishna.
Very good.
Sorry,
Very good. So, Kanchan, could you introduce us to the deities?
Oh, okay.
we are
Yeah.
with Nitin Bhai's group. We are with Nitin Bhai's group. That's why you don't recognize me.
Okay.
They're very special deities, actually. This has been, many of you probably know Mahesh Prabhu. Mahesh Prabhu has his herbal shop at
Yes.
Stratham.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's worshipped these deities for almost 20 odd years.
Wow.
And yeah, and then I think he wanted to have a proper beautiful mandir. So he got bigger deities from Vrindavan, and then he was looking for somebody to give it to, and I'm fortunate, and I'm really I'm lucky in that sense, that he just called me one day and said, Kanchan, would you like to take my deities to your home? They are looking for new home. And yeah, actually, since it's been 5-6 years now, they are with me.
Right. Very good. Well done.
Yeah, so we have they're beautiful, actually, and they he gave me all their costumes and jewelry and everything, basically.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
and this
good.
there is a shaligram as well,
Yeah.
and that is from the Gandaki River
Yes.
from Nepal. And Hitesh, he's one of staff, actually, is Nepalese, and she just from nowhere, actually, she got it, and then she gave it to Hitesh. I heard you worship Krishna, and would you like to have it? So yes, that's how we got our shaligram.
Very good. Thank you for that. Beautiful. And you decorated it so nice. You made such a beautiful effort. I feel like I'm at your home.
Oh, so nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Okay,
Prabhu, for this
thank you.
opportunity.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Katim, have you got a question? Is that Katim or Katam?
I'm Katan.
Katan. Yes.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. How are you doing?
I would like to show you something.
Go on then. Wow, you've written the Mahamantra and you've drawn some nice pictures. Is that Gaumata and Krishna?
What have you drawn? You have to explain it. So, come closer. I watched the whole Mahabharata. Okay.
Mahabharat?
Yes. So, this is Krishna Bhagwan. Krishna blowing his foot first, and then he's going on a chair. And he's inside the water here.
Ah, that's what we're talking about tomorrow, actually. Well done.
Oh, so this is Sheshnag. Okay, Sheshnag. Okay. And these are his friends.
Very good. The
Gopa.
Gopas.
Gopi and Gopa.
Yeah, well done.
I
Super.
done Krishna going on the other page.
Wow. He looks fierce. Thank you, Shavi, for that. Very good. So we'd like to end with the prayers to Lord Nrsingadev. Okay. Yeah. So these are, I'll just put them up on the screen. Very beautiful prayers to the Lord. Half man, half lion incarnation of the Lord. Okay. Nrsingadev Bhagwan ki jai. Prahlad Maharaj ki jai.
Namaste Narasingaya Praladaladaine Hiranyakashipu Vakshaya Shilatankanakare Ito Nrsingo Parato Nrsingo Yato Yato Yamitato Nrsingo Pahe Nrsingo Hridaye Nrsingo Nrsingamadem Sharanam Prapade Tavatala Kamalabare Nakamadhuta Shringam Talita Hiranyakashipu Tanabringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagdisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Nrsingadev 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 Jaya Nrsingadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Jaya Guru Maharaj Jaya Guru Maharaj Jaya Guru Maharaj Jaya Guru Maharaj Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gora Hari Bol Nrsingadev Bhagwan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai, Go Brahmanandi.
This prayer translates as follows. I offer my obeisances to Lord Nrsingadev, who is always giving bliss to his devotees like Prahlad Maharaj and chiseling at the hearts of demons like Hiranyakashipu. The devotee always sees Lord Nrsinga everywhere. Lord Nrsinga is within and without. Therefore, let us all take shelter of Lord Nrsingadev. Oh, my Lord Nrsinga, your hands are very beautiful like the lotus flower, but with your long nails you have ripped apart the wasp Hiranyakashipu. Unto you, Lord of the universe, I offer my humble obeisances. So I'd like to thank you all for coming onto this Zoom call and joining us in this festival. And I'd like to thank Kanchan, especially because she has prepared a very beautiful online feast, a virtual feast. So everybody can have a look, they can offer this to their lordships. and enjoy. There's no problem with cholesterol, no problem with diabetes. You can eat as much as you like. And well done, Kanchan. How long did it take you to cook?
Usually 30 to 40 minutes, Prabhu. I stick to the Ayurvedic guidance. 40
Excellent.
minutes and then eating within that next hour. So,
Would you like to introduce who's on the call?
okay. I haven't seen yet, to be very honest with you.
Oh.
So let's have
Okay.
a look. I
Yeah.
know Nitin Bhai and Ranjan Ben is there. Let's have a look.
Yes, we are here, and we got our team, which we do bhajan every day between 7 and 8.
Fantastic.
So we got the person who's saying, Nikki Ben.
Yeah.
She comes from Bedford, and Bedford, there are a couple of other people called Ilaben and Ramilaben. I don't know whether Ramilaben is there or not. Then we got local people here, Golden Bai and his wife Lalita Ben. Then we have Rekha Ben just next door to us. Then we have Rajini Bai and his wife Malti Ben. Then we have Gita Ben and his husband. Sorry, I forgot the name. Gita Ben. Raman Bai.
Raman Bhai.
Raman Bai. And then we have Chetan Bai and his wife Nimisha Ben. So anybody else left?
Bhai.
Batuk
Bhai and Bhabi.
Batuk Bai and then a wife, Mara Bhai and Bhabi Thai.
Oh, wow.
And then Mara Sasu khabar nahi tya che ke nahi Ladi Ben. I don't know whether she's joined.
Yeah.
Ladi Ben, Mara Sasu Thai. So it's about 10, 12 people. We just do bhajan every day. We're doing for the past 6 months nearly. Every day apart from we just missed a couple of last week. Otherwise, we've been doing every evening.
Congratulations. Wow. The virus can't beat you.
We are actually praying for the whole world. We are praying God.
Correct.
So we're praying for everyone.
But what's the most amazing thing, right? Nobody's seen this virus, right? But you, if you're walking down the street and you see somebody coming towards you, you'd cross the road because you think that person's got the virus, right? But when somebody tells us God is everywhere, God tells us he's everywhere, his devotees tell us he's everywhere, nobody wants to believe. But this virus, nobody's seen, but they think he's everywhere. But God, he's present everywhere. Nobody believes he's here.
It's like a poison. Eh? This virus is like poison.
Yeah, it's most, I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's Krishna's mercy. Bhagwan ni daya.
It's all his thing, because the time is coming like that. They say there are 4 eras and this one is a Kali Yuga. So in Kali Yuga, you're expecting more and more like this.
That's right. That's right.
This is all God's.
And the thing is, when devotees are concerned, nothing stops them. In fact, because of this virus, I'm able to be in your company.
Yes, same.
It wouldn't have happened otherwise.
And us as well.
Wouldn't have happened otherwise. So we are very, very fortunate. And I'd like to thank Kanchan for organizing such a wonderful group of, I mean, this first satsang is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So
I'm just blessed, Prabhu, in that sense.
You are.
I am just blessed. Yeah. These beautiful people in my life all the time. It just, blessing, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very important to have people like you in our lives, actually, for sure. Because you keep the confidence going, keep the satsangs going.
Yeah.
Very good.
God actually gives us this path. He shows us this path, and that's why we follow it. Otherwise, we can't do anything. Our mind can be wandering somewhere else, but why is wandering here? Because it's His blessing. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting here in front of all of you. I'll be sitting somewhere else in a pub or somewhere doing something different thing. But it's His blessing that we are sitting here.
Yeah.
For sure.
So everything, whatever happens, is His blessing. We can't do anything.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely. So we should do more. It's such a nice pleasure to be here. We share. Oops, let me just get rid of this first. We should definitely do more bhajan, more satsangs.
Sure.
And I'll get in touch with Kanchan.
Always welcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jai Shri Krishna Kaji.
Yes,
Kanchan.
yes.
Yes,
Jai Shri Krishna.
Chetan bhai, thank you.
Thank you
Jai
so
Shri
much.
Krishna. Hitesh is sitting next to here. Yeah,
Sorry.
Hitesh is just here.
Yes.
He's the one who's decorated everything.
Oh,
All right.
very nice.
Okay, let's
Thank you.
get him.
Chetan bhai, thank you for joining.
Thank you, Kevan. Now.
First class.
Hi, Hitesh.
First class.
Hi, Hitesh.
हमारा
Hey,
भाग्य
How are
है
you?
कि अभी सही
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Jessica.
Nitin bhai, if we have a gap, I will let Kanchan know in one of the evenings, and we can
Towards
do
the end.
towards the end. We can do it again
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely, Prabhu.
Maybe, yes, sure.
Yeah,
because this
Sure,
was
we can.
sweet. This was amazing.
Sure.
yeah. Any
It-
day like you think,
it is
even
all-
on the previous
is
day, if
meant-
you tell me, it should be fine.
Okay.
If it is meant for, then it will happen.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's so true. That is so true.
We
So
can
nice.
do all the plans, but the plan will be just written. Without his permission, without his blessing, nothing happens.
Nothing
Yeah.
happens.
Fine.
That's so true. No.
Anyway, Jai Shri Krishna, Badana.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Hopefully, we'll meet again.
Take care. Thank you. Yes, we will. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama.
ના અમે અહીંયા આ બેને કંચનબેન છે એનું નામ એને આપી છે મહેશભાઈ મને લાગે છે
Oh, where's my IP?
બીજા ને પછી